Hi everyone, Patty here. I like to call our beginning field journal class Start Strong, because if you learn the basics before going to the next level, you will be starting strong. So let's go outside and use our backyard fun guide to pick an activity and get close to nature. You can get this guide free on our website at westmeadowgardens.com. We have gone for a walk and we're ready to print out our field journals. Each printer will be different, but the basics will be the same. Make sure your printer is full of paper. I like to use a 28-pound super premium bright paper for my copier. It's a heavier weight than the everyday copy paper, and it will stand up to coloring. Open the PDF document on your computer, go to File, and hit Print or Control P. I do not do double-sided. I want each page on its own separate page so I can color and use during my journaling process. Make sure you pull out the printer output tray and the guard is up. You will be printing 50-some pages and you do not want this to go all over the floor. If you're keeping your field journal loose leaf, add it to a binder. I think it is easier when first starting to keep all of your journaling pages, regardless of content, in the same binder. Fill the binder with sheet protectors, if you prefer, to protect their pages, and then just fill the pages in as you complete them. This will help with learning the alphabet if you are starting strong as a younger child. A through Z. Maybe you will want to start with X and then go to C. This is fine. Just make sure when you are filling them in your binder, you put them in alphabetical order. This will help younger children review the alphabet each time they file a journal page into their binder. Now let's go over the color palette on the research page and pick out the colors you will use. I've kept this to 5 basic colors, but be creative, so we are having fun. Here you will want to think about staying in the lines and while coloring, and when and where to change the color from green on the stems to a color for the berries or flowers. A great project to add to this is to go to the park and see if you can find the plant or animal and look at it up close and see the colors and changes from the plant. If this is not available, look online and find the plant and review the color pattern. This is why we call our method field journaling, as we are promoting getting outside every day. It's a proven fact when people get outside they gain benefits, more on task, less fidgety, improved memory, focused attention, develop brain connections, learn negotiation skills. The list goes on for getting outside and learning about nature and having physical activity. This also helps you get unplugged from all the electronics and get natural light, which stimulates part of the brain and helps regulate our biological clock, which is vital to our immune system. Go check out our free backyard fun guide. Do you know the difference between a shrub and a tree? A tree is usually over 20 feet tall, and a sumac can get over 20 feet tall, but in general, the trunk is more than 2 inches in diameter when it's 4 to 5 feet tall. Shrubs are smaller and often have small, woody, bark-covered stems rising from the base. What about a shrub versus a bush? A shrub is usually taller than a bush, but not as tall as a tree. Shrub can be groomed, pruned, and shaped, while a bush is usually left to grow wild, or it already has a compact, possibly a symmetrical growth. Let's get started with practicing our lettering. You may only be adding the letter to the page that begins with the letter of the plant. Or if you're able to write the whole name of the specimen you are working on, use the grid to write the letter or letters in a straight line. Use a capital letter for the first letter and lowercase for the rest of the specimen. Starting strong adults need to practice the letter style they will want to incorporate in the journal. Using consistent lettering throughout your journal will give you a comprehensive overall look when finished. After you have added the name, letter, and depending on how well the writing is going, maybe add the size. I like to have grandkids circle the size of the plant or animal on the chart on the research page. This gets them used to looking at a visual aid for the actual size of the plant. The size and the chart is in graph form for easy use of identification. For younger kids, you may need to be their pencil if their hands cannot keep up with the words in their brain. The creativity and words are there, but they may not have the spelling or handwriting skills needed to keep up with their flow of thoughts. You can cut the colored specimen out and add it to a card or send to a friend. Scissor skills will be very useful in every aspect of creating art journals, so make sure you start strong and learn this basic skill, because when we get to the transitional stage, you will need to be able to cut and fussy cut and paste to make even more interesting field journals. We have a great tutorial on fussy cutting at our website at westmeadowgardens.com. Make sure you add a date somewhere on the bottom corner maybe. Be encouraging, positive feedback, and enjoy. Thank you.